Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the Rancocas Valley Red Devils in varsity softball. Pitching today for the Cardinals will be Emma Dobkin. First batter she'll face is Warthen. First pitch is in there for a strike. Dobkin with the pitch. Check swing is for called strike number 2. Next pitch. That's wide for a ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss, ball is dropped. The throw to first gets there in plenty of time. So she's out twice there. That will bring up Bacino batting for the Red Devils. First pitch to Bacino. That's going to be tipped foul for strike number 1. Now Dobkin back up on the mound. Here's the pitch. And that one's popped out towards the outfield. She'll be caught for out number 2. That should bring up Sweet batting for the Red Devils. 2 outs on the board. First pitch is high for ball 1. Next pitch to Sweet. It's going to be low for ball 2. Dobkin with the pitch. That's going to be ball 3. Dobkin well behind on the count. And Sweet will take the base on a walk. That'll bring up Doppler batting next for the Red Devils. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. That one's belted towards the outfield. And it's a base hit for a single. Runner advances to second, so now Red Devils with runners on first and second. Next batter to step up to face Dobkin is going to be Fair. First pitch to Fair. That's in for strike 1. Called strike. That's low for ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Fair. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's fouled off for strike number 2. Count advances to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Check swing for ball 2. 2-2 the count now. Dobkin sends it in. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Cardinals retire the Red Devils for the first inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Doppler out on the mound pitching for the Red Devils. Cardinals coming up to bat for the bottom of the first inning. Leadoff batter is Grace Tilzicka, center fielder. First pitch is a called strike. Tilzicka gets a piece of that one, sends it out towards the outfield. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. Single for Tilzicka. Next batter up for the Cardinals, catcher, Peyton Valentino. Foul tip for Valentino for strike 1. Tilzicka shows bunt. Runner steals second successfully. One and one the count now to Tilzicka. That pitch is high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. I'm sorry, not Tilzicka, Valentino. Valentino gets a piece of that one, ropes it out towards the outfield. And that one's going to be another base hit for the Cardinals. Single for Valentino advances Tilzicka to third. Cardinals now with runners on first and third. Now stepping into the batter's box for the Cardinals is Paige Van Heis. Van Heis is the first baseman for the team. First pitch is high for ball 1. Van Heis shows bunt, pulls it back. And stolen base. Going to find Valentino on second. Tilzicka on third. That's another ball. 2-1 the count. And Van Heis gets a piece of that one, sends it out. 2 runners score, and Van Heis is going to hold up at second for a double. Cardinals with first points on the board for the game, leading 2-0 over the Rancocas Valley Red Devils. Next up to bat for the Cardinals will be right fielder Katie Mulry. First pitch to Mulry. That's going to be pop foul for strike one. Mulry steps back into the batter's box. Doppler with the pitch. Mulry's going to let that one go for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Mulry. Rather slow pitch there. Mulry pops that one up in the air. And that's going to be caught for the first out for the Cardinals. Next up to bat is the Cardinals pitcher, Emma Dobkin. Last game we covered, Dobkin was very consistent at getting on base. She'll let that pitch go by for ball one. Ball two. Very often you'll see pitchers who aren't very good at batting. Dobkin is not one of them. That one's in for a called strike. 2-1 the count now to Dobkin. Dobkin belts that one. And she's going to leg that one out for a double as she drives another run home to give the Cardinals a 3-0 lead over the Rancocas Red Devils. Next up to bat for the Cardinals will be Erin Erdy. But the Red Devils having a little conference at the mound, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now the conference on the mound breaking up. Dobkin actually ran in from second base to have a quick chat with Erdy at the same time, perhaps relaying some information about how to handle pitches from Doppler. Here's a pitch to Erdy. That's high for ball one. Foul tip makes the count 1-1. Doppler with a pitch. Swing and a miss for Erdy makes it a 1-2 count. That one bounces by for ball two to make it a 2-2 count. And the batter is hit by the pitch. Erdy will take the base. Referee says otherwise. Couldn't quite hear what the referee had to say about that, but Erdy's back in the batter's box. Umpire sending a new ball into the game. Now here's the pitch. It's going to bounce by for a ball, and Erdy is going to take first base. Dobkin moves over to third, so another runner in scoring position for the Cardinals. Next batter up for the Cardinals, third baseman Hope Lestitian. Lestitian, a left-handed batter. That was in for a called strike. Dobkin dives back to third before the throw. That was going to be low for ball one. 1-1 the count now. Erdy steps back into the batter's box, waiting for the next pitch. Doppler delivers. That's another called strike. 1-2 the count now to Erdy. I'm sorry, to Lestitian. That one's popped up in the air. And that will be caught for the second out against the Cardinals. Next up for the Cardinals, second baseman Anicino. That's two. 0-2 the count now to Sino. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Cardinals, but a very productive inning as they drive 3 runs home and leave a runner on base.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Dobkin back out on the mound for the start of the second inning. We're at the top of the inning. First batter she's facing is Red Devils pitcher Doppler. First pitch is low for ball one. Ball two.
I know, it was crazy. Here we go, Ted.
Swing and a miss. Makes the count 2-1. Count advances to 3-1. That's in there for a called strike, and it's a full count now to Doppler. That was going to be popped foul to keep Doppler in the game. Count remains 3-2. Dobkin looking her over. Fires one in, and that one's going to be roped out towards the outfield. That drops into the pocket, and Doppler is going to get on base with a double. Next up for the Red Devils is going to be Boonstra. Substitute runner in for Doppler. I believe that was Claire Gray doing the running duties. Boostra ready for the first pitch. Dobkin sends it in. Boostra showed bunt, pulled it back. Throw to third, gets there, but a little awkwardly. Runner holds it second. Next pitch to Boostra. Bunt goes foul. That was in for a called strike. Makes it a 1-2 count. And Boostra ropes one out towards the outfield. Runner scores. Boostra going for the triple. And she'll hold it third for the triple. So the Red Devils finally get on the board with a point. Next up to bat for the Red Devils will be Hancock. First pitch to Hancock is low for ball one. That was going to be popped foul for a strike. And that one gets roped out towards the outfield. That's going to drop in, and another run will score. Going to be ruled a ground rule double. So Hancock will hold up at second. Red Devils only 1 point away from tying this game up, and the tying run currently sitting at second base. Final batter in the batting order, Sanchez steps into the batter's box. Or she will in a moment. And finally into the batter's box she goes. Dobkin with the pitch. That's called strike one. Sanchez with a bunt. Runner advances to third, and Sanchez safe at first, beats out the throw. Red Devils with runners at first and third now as we return to the top of the batting order for the Red Devils. Warthen returning to bat. Her first time at bat, she was thrown out at first. Low, ball one. Ball two. Throw to second keeps the runner honest. I'm sorry, throw to third. 2-0 the count now to Wortham. Wortham pops that one up in the air. That one drops in the pocket for a single, and runner's going to steal home to tie the game up. Next up to bat for the Red Devils will be Pacino. Last time at Pacino, she popped one up in the air that was caught for an out. Now Pacino into the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. That's low for ball one. And runners are going to steal second and third. And the Cardinals are going to have a little chat out at the mound. Maybe give Dobkin a bit of a break, rest of her throwing arm for a moment while she gets some reinsurance from the coach. So we'll take a break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Now Pacino steps back into the batter's box. 1-0 the count to Pacino. Pacino drives one up the middle. Two-run score, and Pacino's going to hold up at first for a single. Next out is Sweet, batting for the Red Devils. Sweet got on base with a walk her last time at bat. First pitch goes by for ball one. Sweet pops that one up in the air. It's going to drift foul for strike one. 1-1 the count now to Sweet. Swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 the count now to Sweet. That one was low and outside for ball two. 2-2 the count to Sweet. Ball three. Full count now to Sweet. And that's going to be a walk for Sweet, her second walk of the game. That brings up the cleanup hitter for the Red Devils. Pitcher's sister, Doppler. Doppler got a single her first time at bat today. But we've got another discussion out at the mound. So we'll take a quick break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So a bit of a change here for the Cardinals as Paige Van Heis has moved over from first base to take over the pitching duties. Meanwhile, Dobkin has moved over to first base to take over those honors. Now Doppler steps into the batter's box as Van Heis faces her first batter. First pitch goes by for ball one. That was low for ball two. Van Heist still getting dialed in. That pitch is going to be popped up in the air. And it's rolled foul. Two and one the count now. Doppler tips that one foul for strike two. Advances the count to 2-2. Van Heist with the pitch. And that one's roped out towards the outfield. That will be caught for an out. Next up will be Fair, who struck out at her last time at bat. Ball one. Red Devils with runners on first and second. That pitch is low for ball two. That one's in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Another called strike for Van Heist as she seems to be getting dialed in with the pitches. 2-2 the count. That one's tipped foul. Count will remain 2-2. That's low for a ball. And now it's full count to Doppler. And Heist with the pitch. And it's a line drive up the middle. So 1 run scores. Runners will hold at second and third as Fair gets herself a double and an RBI. That'll bring back the pitcher, Doppler, who roped a double in her first time at bat today. And she gets a piece of the first pitch, sends that one out towards the outfield. That drops in safe. And she'll drive home another run and land a single. Runner advances to third. Next batter up to bat for the Red Devils will be Boonstra. Boonstra was able to belt a triple in her first time at bat today. Meanwhile, we've got a replacement runner out there on first for Doppler. First pitch to Boonstra. Called strike. That one's low for ball one. 1-1 the count. Another called strike. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss for strike three. And Van Heist gets her first strikeout of the game. That will bring back Hancock, who doubled in her first time at bat today. First pitch is high for ball one. That'll be popped up in the air. And that'll be caught for a much needed out. And send the Red Devils back to the dugout.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Bottom of the second inning. Up to bat for the Cardinals, Alex Murphy. A pitch high for a ball. Swing and a miss for a strike. And Murphy goes down swinging. First out against the Cardinals. That will bring up Grace Tilzicka batting next for the Cardinals. Tilzicka got a single her first time at bat today. She'll be looking to repeat. First pitch to Tilzicka goes by for a called strike one. Second pitch rolls by for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Tilzicka. Swing and a miss makes it a 1-2 count. That one's popped up in the air, and that will be caught for an out. Next up for the Cardinals should be Peyton Valentino. Valentino singled her first time at bat. She'll be hoping to do more. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. That one's popped up in the air. And Valentino will get on base with a single, her second single of the game. Next up for the Cardinals, Paige Van Heist, who's recently taken over the pitching duties as well. First pitch to Van Heist is high for ball one. Swing and a miss makes it a 1-1 count. She gets a piece of that one, sends it out towards the outfield. And it's going to be another single for the Cardinals. Runner advances to second, so now we've got runners on first and second for the Cardinals. That will bring up Kate Mulry batting for the Cardinals. Last time at bat, she hit one up in the air that was caught for an out. Looking to improve on that one. Called strike. That one's high for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Mulry. Check swing, called strike. 1-2 the count. That one's pop foul. Count will remain to 1-2. Mulry gets a piece of that one, launches it out towards the outfield. Run scores. 2-run score for the Cardinals. And Mulry holds up for a double. A little discussion out at the pitcher's mound for the Red Devils, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Now the sermon on the mound is concluded, and we're going to have Emma Dobkin stepping up to bat for the Cardinals. Dobkin doubled her last time at bat. Swing and a miss for strike one. Runner holds at second. Dobkin gets a piece of that one, and it's a line drive towards the outfield. Dobkin will hold it first for the single, but she drives another run home for the Cardinals. That will bring back Erin Erdy, who got on base with a walk in her last time at bat. One of the few walks we've seen. Swing and a miss for strike one. That one's high for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Erdy. Don't know if you can hear this at home, but it's very windy here today. Has been the whole time. It's making it difficult for the outfielders to catch the ball. That ball went by low for ball two. It's also making it difficult for our camera operator to keep the camera steady in this high wind. Here's a pitch. That's going to be pop foul for strike two. Count advances to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Erdy will go down swinging to close out the inning. Cardinals scored 3 more runs to make it 6-7 and left 1 runner on base.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Top of the 3rd inning, and Van Heist back out on the mound for the Cardinals. First batter she'll face is Sanchez. Sanchez got a single her first time at bat today. That pitch goes by for a called strike. Swing and a miss for strike two. That pitch is high for ball one. Count now 1-2 to Sanchez. And Sanchez goes down swinging. That will return the Red Devils to the top of the batting order with Warthen coming up to bat. In 2 times at bat, she's managed to get on base once with a single. Called strike. That one's high for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Warthen. That one's popped up in the air. And that'll be caught for another out. 2 outs now. I'll bring up Bacino. In Bacino's 2 times at bat today, she's managed to get on base once, also with a single. Line drive through the infield. Throw to first does not get there in time, and Bacino adds another single to her resume. That will bring back Sweet. Sweet's had an unusual game as she's gotten on base twice, both times with walks. First pitch to Sweet. Called strike. Van Heist seems to have gotten a lot more dialed in this inning than she was when she took over in the middle of the second inning. That pitch has popped up towards the outfield. And Sweet will hold up at second for a double, but drives home another run for the Red Devils. Next up, batting for the Red Devils will be Doppler. She's also gotten on base 1 time this game, back in the first inning with a single. That one's fouled off for strike 1. That one's also fouled off for strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count now to Doppler. And that's in for a called strike to close out the inning. So a little better inning there for the Cardinals, and they'll be coming up to bat in just a moment.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Bottom of the third, we've got Doppler out on the mound, and first up to bat today, this inning is Hopeless Ishin. First pitch is low for ball 1. Sun peeking out here after all the clouds we've been dealing with. And it's ball 2. 2-0 the count to Lestitian. Ball 3. Lestitian with a 3-0 count. Swing and a miss makes it a 3-1 count. Lestitian back in the batter's box. That one's going to be low for ball 4, and Lestitian will get on base with a walk. That will bring up Annie Sino batting for the Cardinals. Sino still looking for her first time on base today. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Could be a strike. Throw to first got awful close to picking off the runner, but safe at first. That's another ball. Doppler having a little trouble finding the strike zone this inning. Here's the pitch. And she found it that time. Called strike. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. And that will send Sino back to the dugout. Next up to bat, Alex Murphy for the Cardinals. She's still looking for her first time on base as well. First pitch is low for ball 1. It's going to be high for ball 2. And she'll pop that one up in the air. That is not caught. She'll get on base with a single and advance a runner to second. So a single for Murphy. And that will take the Cardinals back to the top of the batting order with Grace Tilzicka coming up to bat. Tilzicka's been up to bat twice this game so far. Got a single one time. Here's the pitch. Foul tip for strike 1. Tilzicka gets a piece of that one. Throw to first is there in time, but runners advance to second and third. Next up for the Cardinals will be Peyton Valentino. Valentino's gotten on base twice so far this game, singling both times. See what she can do this time. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one's going to be bounced through the infield. Runner scores. And it's another single for Valentino. tying run on third base right now. And Paige Van Heis steps into the batter's box. Van Heis has gotten on base every time today as well with a double and a single. That pitch is high for ball one. And stolen base for the Cardinals as Valentino able to steal second. Cardinals now with runners on second and third. That's a strike. Throw to third does not get there in time. Runner safe. That one's belted out towards the outfield. 2 runs will score. And Van Heis gets a triple. Cardinals retake the lead in this game, 9-8 over the Rancocas Red Devils. Well, reassurance to Doppler from the Red Devils. And now coming up to bat for the Cardinals, it's Katie Mulry. She's gotten on base once today with a double. Mulry belts one out towards the outfield, but it's going to be caught for the final out. So at the end of the third inning, your score: Lawrence 9, Rancocas Valley 8.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Van Heis back out on the mound for the Cardinals. And batting for the Red Devils, first batter up is going to be Fair. Fair's gotten on base once today with a double. Fair belts the first pitch out towards the outfield. And she's going to get on base with a single. Next up to bat will be the pitcher, Doppler. Doppler's gotten on base 2 times today with a double and a single. First pitch to Doppler goes by for a called strike. That one was just wide for a ball. 1-2 the count. Sorry, 1-1 the count. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. And Ice with the pitch. That's fouled off for strike 2. 2-2 the count. And Doppler gets a piece of that one and sends it out towards the outfield. That's caught for an out. Runner retreats to first. Next up, batting for the Red Devils will be Boonstra. She's gotten on base 1 time this game. Back in the second inning, she hit a triple. This time she tries for the bunt. That's low for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Van Heis with the pitch. And it's a bunt up the middle. There's the throw to first. And she's called safe. So a single for Boonstra. And the Red Devils now have runners on first and second. Next up to bat is Hancock. Hancock got on base back in the second inning with a double. Strike one for Hancock. That's a ball. And stolen bases as the runners advance to second and third. 1-1 the count to Hancock. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2 the count. Throw to first. That's good for an out, but a runner scores. We're all tied up at 9 apiece here at Cardinal Fields. And stepping up to bat for the Red Devils will be Sanchez. Sanchez has gotten on base once today with a single. Grounder, throw to first, and that will do it. As the Cardinals retire the Red Devils, Cardinals will be coming up to bat shortly for the bottom of the fourth inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Tie game here at Cardinal Fields. Doppler still on the mound for the Red Devils. And first up to bat for the Cardinals will be Emmett Dobkin. Dobkin's gotten on base twice today with a double and a single. First pitch goes by for a called strike. That one's low and wide for ball one. 1-1 the count to Dobkin. Dobkin bounces one through the infield, and she'll get on base with another single. That'll bring up Erin Erdy, batting for the Cardinals. She's gotten on base once today with a walk. First pitch, ball one. Ball two. And it looks like we're going to take a break for a quick discussion. We'll be right back with more varsity softball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
It's been so many
Now,
hits, yeah.
the huddle is broken up. And it looks like Doppler is going to take a couple of warm-up pitches here.
What are we at the top of the board?
Erdy steps back into the batter's box. That's in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. That one rolls by for 3-1. Erdy pops that one foul. Makes it a full count, 3-2. Line drive to third. Here's the throw to second. And she's going to be safe at second. So single for Erdy, and runner advances to second. That will bring back Hope Lestitian. This will be her third time at bat, and she's gotten on base once with a walk. First pitch is fouled off for strike one. Second pitch is fouled off. Strike two. Umpire getting a couple of fresh softballs. Now here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Lestitian will go down swinging for the first out of the inning. Next up will be Annie Sino. Sino is looking for her first hit of the game. Swing and a miss for strike one. That's pitch to Sino, and it goes pop foul for strike two. Here's the pitch. And that one's a called strike, sending Sino back to the dugout. Now we'll bring up Alex Murphy, batting for the Cardinals. She's gotten on base once today with a single. Called strike to Murphy. That was a little high for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 the count now. And that's a called strike to send the Cardinals back to the dugout, leaving two runners on base.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Top of the fifth inning. Cardinals still have Van Heis out on the mound. First batter into the batter's box for the Red Devils. Top of the order, Wortham. First pitch goes by for a ball one. In her previous three times at bat, Wortham's gotten on base one time with a single. Called strike makes it a 1-1 count now to Wortham. That's going to be high for ball two. 1-2 the count. I'm sorry, 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that was hit right to Van Heist. She throws it to first, and it's an easy out for the Cardinals. Next up to bat, Pacino for the Red Devils. Pacino's gotten on base twice today with a pair of singles. First pitch to Pacino, gonna be low for ball one. Grounder to third, throw to first is there in plenty of time, and it's 2 outs for the Cardinals. Now, Sweet coming up to bat for the Red Devils. Sweet's gotten on base 1 time today with a double. First pitch to Sweet, and that was belted out towards the outfield. Sweet's going to hold at second for a double. Her second double of the game. That will bring up first baseman Doppler batting for the Red Devils. Doppler got on base back in the first inning with a single. First pitch, ball one. Swing and miss for strike one. 1-1 the count now to Doppler. That's a called strike for strike two. 1-2 the count. Van Heist with the pitch. And that's a line drive. Safe at first, and runner advances to third. So Doppler with a single. Next up to bat will be Fair. Fair's gotten on base twice today with a double and a single. First pitch goes by for ball one. Check swing, but it's strike one. 1-1 the count. Got 2 outs on the board, runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. Called strike for strike two. And she gets a piece of that one, launching it to the outfield. 1 run scores, another run's going to score. And it's a triple for Fair. So Rancocas Valley Red Devils reclaim the lead, 11-9 over the Cardinals here in the top of the 5th inning, with another run in scoring position on third base. Meanwhile, pitcher Doppler is going to step up to the plate. Strike one. Doppler's gotten on base 2 times with a single and a double. That one bounces by for ball one. 1-1 the count. That one's belted out towards the outfield, and it's going to be caught for the third out. Red Devils leading 11-9. Next up will be the Cardinals coming up to bat for the bottom of the fifth inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Grace Tilzicka pops one up in the air. Should be an easy out. No, it drops in between two of the Red Devils, but it dropped foul. So strike one to Tilzicka. Tilzicka has gotten on base once this game so far with a single. Tilzicka lets that one go by for ball one. That one bounces by very slowly for ball two. And it's a line drive up the middle. And Tilzicka is going to get on first base with a single. Good way to lead off the inning. Next up is Peyton Valentino. And Valentino has singled all three times that she came to bat today. First pitch to Valentino is low for ball one. Valentino shows bunt. Throw to first is wild. And Tilzicka steals second. She's going to keep going as she steals third. Good run there for Tilzicka. 2-0 the count to Valentino. Well, discussion with the umpire. Now Valentino back in the batter's box. It's going to be high for ball three. Valentino pops that one up in the air, and that's going to be caught for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up current pitcher Paige Van Heis. Van Heis has gotten on base every time she's come to bat with a double, a single, and a triple. First pitch to Van Heis, ball one. Ball two. And Van Heis gets a piece of that one. Drops into the pocket, and she'll get on base with a single. Also drives a run home for the Cardinals. Next up to bat for the Cardinals will be Katie Mulry. Mulry's gotten on base once today with a double. First pitch goes by for a called strike. That was low for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Mulry. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Mulray. 1-2 the count. Mulray sends that one skyward. And that's going to be caught for out number 2. Next up batting for the Cardinals will be Emma Dobkin, who's gotten on base every time she's come up to bat today, with 2 singles and a double. Foul tip for strike 1. She'll get a hold of that one, launches it out towards the outfield. And that's going to be called foul. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count to Dobkin. That one bounces by for a ball. 1-2 the count to Dobkin. Dobkin bounces one through the infield. Gets through the infielders. Run's going to score, and Dobkin's going to hold up at second for another double. Cardinals tie it up at 11 apiece. A lot of excitement there in the dugout. That's going to bring up Aaron Erdy batting for the Cardinals. Erdy's gotten on base twice today, once with a walk and once with a single. First pitch to Erdy, that's high for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 the count now to Erdy. Erdy fouls that one off for strike 2. Brings it to a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike to retire the Cardinals for the end of the inning. Cardinals tie it all up, 11 apiece.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Top of the 6th inning. Red Devils coming up to bat. Out on the mound, it's Paige Van Heis. And coming up to bat, it's Boonstra. Boonstra has gotten on base twice today with a triple and a single. Boonstra with the bunt. Throw to first. And Boonstra's going to be safe at first. I'll bring up Hancock batting for the Red Devils. Hancock's gotten on base once today with a double. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Stolen base. So now Red Devils with runner on second. Hancock steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now to Hancock. That one's fouled off. Count will remain 0-2. That's going to be low for a ball. 1-2 the count now to Hancock. Swing and a miss, but Hancock's going to steal first. Still on the base for third as well. And we've got a pinch batter coming in. Peyton Findley will be batting next.
Allie, let's go. Come on. Yes.
Findley pops it up in the air. That'll count as strike one. First we've seen of Findley today. That one's high for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Findley. Findley drives one over past third base. Run scores. And it's going to be a double for Findley. Red Devils reclaim the lead. 12-11 over the Cardinals with runners on second and third. Next batter up will be Warthen. Warthen has been to bat 4 times today and only got on base once with a single. First pitch, and it's a bunt by Warthen. Warthen gets on first base and drives another run home. Next up, batting for the Red Devils will be Bacino. Pacino has been to bat 4 times today with a pair of singles to show for the effort. First pitch to Pacino. Foul ball for strike one. And Heiss with the pitch. And it's a line drive. Throw to home does not get there in time. The run's going to score. And Pacino gets on base with a single. Red Devils with runners on first and second. Sweet returning to the batter's box. In her 4 times at bat, she's got a pair of doubles to show for it. called strike. 0-1 the count. That one's going to be low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Grounder. Throw to third is there in time for the out. But the runner is safe at first. Next up to bat will be Doppler. Doppler's gotten a pair of singles today. Swing and a miss for Doppler, strike one. This Doppler is the first baseman, not the pitcher. That's called strike two. 0-2 the count. Just wide for a ball. 1-2 to count. And called strike will send her back to the dugout. That will bring back Fair batting for the Red Devils. Fair has had a productive afternoon here with a single, a double, and a triple to her credit. First pitch to Fair. Ball one. Foul tip for strike one. 1-1 to count to Fair. Well, I must have missed something because she's been told to take the base. Advancing the runner. Now stepping up to bat, pitcher Doppler, who's gotten a single and a double today. Line drive. Throw to first is there in time, and that will do it for the top of the sixth inning. Rancocas Valley Regional leading 14-11 over the Cardinals.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Cardinals up to bat. Hope Lestitian, the batter. First pitch to Lestitian, went by for ball one. Lestitian's going to pop that one up. It drifts foul. And it'll go over the fence. That'll count for strike one. 1-1 the count now to Lestitian. Now Lestitian steps back into the batter's box. Doppler with the pitch. And Lestitian belts that one out towards the outfield. Lestitian's going to hold up for a single. Now pinch hitting for Annie Sino. It looks like Bailey Schaefer will be coming into the game. First pitch to Schaefer. It's going to go by low for ball one. Swing and a miss for Schaefer. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Schaefer steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Schaefer pops that one up in the air, and that's going to be caught for an out. That'll bring back Alex Murphy. Murphy's gotten a single earlier in the game today. First pitch goes by for ball one. Doppler with a pitch. Murphy looked for the bunt there. Didn't find it. Here's the pitch. Murphy pops that one up in the air, and that's going to be caught for another out. That will take us back to the top of the batting order as Grace Tilzicka strides up to the batter's box. Tilzicka's got a pair of singles to her credit today. First pitch to Tilzicka goes by for ball one. Tilzicka belts one out towards the outfield. That one is caught for the third out, and that will retire the Cardinals for this inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Top of the seventh inning. Out on the mound, we've got Paige Van Heis, who's been pitching most of this game. First up batting for the Red Devils will be Boonstra. Boonstra has gotten a triple and a pair of singles so far this game. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Now Van Heis with the pitch. Boonstra showed bunt. Did not go for it, pulled it back. Now Boonstra pops that one up in the air. Here comes the throw, and Boonstra's going to hold up at third base for a triple. That will bring back Hancock. Hancock's only got on base once today with a double, but did do a sacrifice bunt last time at bat to drive a run home. Here's the pitch, and it's a bunt. Throws off a little bit. And Hancock will make it to first. She also brings home another runner to give Rancocas 15 points on the board. Next up will be Sanchez. Sanchez has gotten a single so far at bat today. Did have a pinch hitter in for Sanchez last go-around, but Sanchez back in this time. Here's the first pitch. Attempted bunt. It's going to be a strike, but base runner's going to steal second. Next pitch. Sanchez sends that one over. Just short of second base. That's going to put runners on first and third. Single for Sanchez. That'll take us to the top of the batting order with Warthen batting. Called strike to Warthen. Warthen's gotten on base twice so far today with singles. Van Heist sends it in. Another called strike. Stolen base to second. Now stolen base to third and stolen home. Another run for the Red Devils. Now Warthen steps back into the batter's box. She's going to belt one deep into the infield, or outfield. That's caught for the out, but stolen base will score another run for the Red Devils. Next batter up to the plate. Well, I was expecting to see Bacino. And yes, that's who it is. Bacino steps up to the plate. And she's had 3 singles today. First pitch goes by for ball 1. Bacino with a line drive out towards the outfield. And she'll get on base easily for a single. That'll bring up Sweet. Sweet's gotten on base every time she's come up to bat, although twice it's been through walks. She's also had a pair of doubles and a single. Now it looks like we may have another pitching replacement, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
And Emma Dobkin has returned to the pitcher's mound to finish out the game. Now Sweet steps into the batter's box. First pitch to Sweet. That's in for a called strike. Dobkin looking her over. Here's the pitch. That's in for called strike number 2. That one's wide for ball 1. 1-2 the count now to Sweet. That one's popped up in the air. And that will be caught for an out. That will bring back Doppler batting for the Red Devils. The first baseman, not the pitcher. She's gotten on base twice with singles today. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Next pitch, that's going to be wide for ball one. 1-1 the count. Dobkin fires it in. That one's popped up in the air. Oh, and it's dropped, but in foul territory. That'll count as a strike. Doppler back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll send her to the dugout and close out the top of the 7th inning. Cardinals coming up to bat for the final time.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Now, bottom of the 7th inning, and for those of you who didn't know, that's all they get in high school softball, 7 innings. Cardinals trailing by 6. They need to at least score 6 runs in this inning to keep the game going. First batter up, Valentino. She sends one up the middle, but the throw to first will get there in time, and she'll be thrown out at first. Next batter, batting for the Cardinals, Paige Van Heis. She's gotten on base every time at bat today. Swing and miss for strike one. Van Heis has got a triple, a double, and 2 singles so far. Here's the pitch. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Foul tip for strike 2. Van Heis connects, sends it up the middle. Throw to first. Goes past the first baseman, and she'll advance to second. She'll hold there for a double. Next batter in the order is Katie Mulry. Mulry's gotten on base once today with a double. First pitch goes by low for ball one. Mulry belts that one out towards the outfield. Mulry will hold up at second and drive a run home for the Cardinals. That gets one of the runs the Cardinals needed to try and tie this game up. Next batter to represent the Cardinals will be Emma Dobkin. Dobkin has gotten on base every time she's come up to bat, with a pair of singles and a pair of doubles. Apparently, she's got the attention of the Red Devils because they're having a conference out at the mound, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Looks like Doppler is going to stay in as the pitcher. And now Dobkin steps into the batter's box. First pitch goes by for a called strike. That's going to be a little high for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Dobkin. Here's the pitch. That'll be fouled off for strike 2. 1-2 the count now to Dobkin. Dobkin belts one up the middle. And is going to drive a run home as well as put Dobkin on first. Next batter on the batting order is Aaron Erdy. Erdy's gotten on the base twice today, once by a walk and once with a single. Erdy pops that one up in the air, and that's going to be caught for an out. Next batter up for the Cardinals, Hope Lestitian. She's gotten on base pretty much with the same record as Erdy. 1 walk and 1 single. She's going to pop that one foul for strike 1. Next pitch to Lestitian. That's going to be low for ball 1. One and 1 the count now to Lestitian. That's in for a called strike to make it a 1-2 count. Lestitian pops that one up in the air. And that's going to be caught for the final out. The Rancocas Valley Red Devils are victorious today over the Lawrence Cardinals by a score of 17-13. Excellent game played by both teams. Thank you to Leandro Pascal for working camera for this event, and thank you all for tuning in to watch. Be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.